welcome Motosumo. Welcome to this 30-minute beginner's class. So this is for people that are relatively new or completely new to Motosumo, because we're going to cover all the basics so you feel comfortable taking all the other classes that are pretty epic as well. So this is going to be the basics. We're still going to work, but we are going to repeat a lot of the intervals so you know exactly which resistance you need to be in, how hard it should feel, all of that. Yeah, so let's get ready. My name is Jamilla. I'm streaming from Copenhagen in Denmark, where it's now 1 o'clock on a Friday. So that means we're gonna enter the weekend with this cycle, with this 30-minute class. First thing we have to make sure is that everybody got their phone tightly mounted to the bike, because that's the only way we can measure your speed. So make sure that phone is mounted to your bike so we can measure your speed, which is pretty important. Second thing we have to remember is maybe to get a towel if you tend to sweat, and some water so you can hydrate, because you will lose a bit of water through your sweat. That means you have to hydrate, yeah? Alright, let's start. We're gonna start in resistance of 4, not 4, wow, that was gonna be heavy. We're gonna start resistance 1, but we got 4 different resistances. 1 is the easiest one. And just to make sure everybody is feeling the same here, we're gonna bring the resistance all the way down so there's no resistance on. So let's bring it down. And then we're gonna add a little bit back on so it feels like a flat road. We're cycling on a flat road right now. That's all it should feel like. Let's do it. We're warming up. I'm gonna change the music here and then we are getting started. All right, team, let's go. We're starting with a warm-up. If you haven't seen so already, we obviously got some amazing emojis at the bottom of your screen that you can send anytime you want. Anytime you want, you're sending those emojis. But most importantly, make sure that phone is mounted safely to your bike so we can measure the speed. And I can see your speed from here as well, so I can see whether or not your phone is mounted to your bike. We're starting with a warm-up. We don't want any injuries. We're easing into this class. Just pedal out your legs, pedal out your feet. And if you have a bit of a twang from me, it's because I'm Danish, so I speak Danish. So sometimes it might come out maybe a bit like wrong, but who cares? You'll understand what I mean. Alright team, so just above your emojis, that is your speed. RPM stands for rounds per minute, how fast you're going. The faster you're going, the higher the number will be, okay? Making sense so far? The faster you go, the higher the number will be. I'm gonna yell out a number, or a resistance, or a color, because we also got different colors. So when we're going really slow, which is usually in a heavy resistance like resistance 4, the color is blue, then comes green, yellow, and red is when we're sprinting. I hope I'm making sense so far and you are following me. Let's test it out now. So let's try and speed into the yellow zone. So that is between 90 to 110 on your RPMs. So remember team, the faster you go, the higher the number will be. Right now, I need to see between 90 and 110. Nice, keep it going here. We're gonna stay here for another 45 seconds. Just getting the feel of it. Come on, Richie, come up with me. Yellow zone. We got 20 more seconds here. We can actually almost follow that beat of the music here. 10 seconds. We're gonna slow it down into green. So let's pull back that speed. Right now we're going 70 to 90. 70 to 90. That is the green zone. So you need to slow down that pace. Once everybody is in that green, we're gonna go to resistance 2. And we're gonna do it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Resistance 2. This should feel like sand or gravel. Just a little bit more onto that resistance. Sand or gravel, we're still in that green zone, 70 to 90. Hopefully everything is starting to make sense. Holding that green. 10 seconds, we're gonna speed it up into yellow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's speed it up. Let's go to yellow. Remember 90 to 110. Yes, that's it, that's it. Let's go. 35 seconds here. Hey, 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 20. Seconds, we're pulling back, we're going back to that green in 8 seconds now. 3, 2, 1. Pull back your speed, come into the green again. 70 to 8, 70 to 90. 70 to 90. How did that feel, team? How did that feel? It's a good start so far. Let's continue pushing ourselves, learning new things here. All right, so everybody should be in that green. We're now gonna be a bit more specific with those RPMs, and we're gonna go up in resistance. So first of all, let's take it to resistance 3. Resistance 3. This should feel like sticky mud. This is the second to heaviest resistance we got. So you should really start to feel it now. All right, with the RPMs, let's be a bit more specific. Showing me you can control your pace. Right now, we're going 70 to 80. So just test it out. Try and find interval between 70 and 80 right now. Not too fast, not too slow. Perfect, team, perfect. Just there. We're staying here for another 40 seconds. In 15 seconds, we're gonna speed it up. It's gonna feel a little bit more difficult now. A little bit more, maybe a lot more. 10 seconds to go. Keep staying here, 70 to 80 in 5 seconds. We're going 80 to 90. Are you ready? All right, let's do it. I heard you saying you were ready. So let's go now. 80 to 90. Showing me you can control that pace, you can control those RPMs. We're staying here for a minute. Starting to get hot, isn't it? Starting to get hot. Sweaty. $80 to $90, everybody. 10 seconds. Three, two, one. Bring it down to resistance 1. Blue zone, Nice and slow, nice and slow. Blue zone here. Grab yourself some water. Have a little rest, but keep your legs moving. All right, team, I hope you're ready to repeat that again. Richie, are you with me? Are you with me? We're gonna repeat that again. That means 1 minute, resistance 3, 70 to 80. 1 minute, 80 to 90 on your RPMs. We're going 20 seconds. Ten seconds. Riding into the weekend. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn it up to 3. 70 to 80. 70 to 80. Right now, team, I'm also gonna set the timer at the top of the screen here, so you can follow along. 1 minute, 70 to 80, and 1 minute, 80 to 90. Just like we did before, you already know it. You already know it. Positive mindset, that is what it's all about here. "20 seconds, so we're speeding it up. Take some deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. 10 more seconds. Are you ready? Let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 80 to 90. Let's go. "80 to 90. Soft bending your elbows. Good riding technique. Brace your core. Keep the core tight. Soft bending those elbows. Keep your shoulders relaxed. We are winning this. We got 20 more seconds looking at the top of the screen. Then we're gonna come down for an active recovery. Right with me, right with me. Richie, are you with me? Send me an emoji. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down to 1. Green zone. 1 minute recovery. 1 minute recovery. Deep breaths. Keep your legs moving. Even when you're drinking water, just try and keep your legs moving. I hope you're doing great, team. I hope everything is really starting to make sense now. I want to prepare you for the next thing coming up. We're going to spend 2 minutes straight in resistance 2, yellow zone. Then we're going to come down for 1 minute recovery and then go back up, same thing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Resistance 2. And let's go together into that yellow. Take my hand. I'm going to lead you to that yellow. "90 to 110 is where the yellow is. You're killing it, fam. Killing it. That's the best way to enter a weekend. With a cycle. Do something new you haven't done before. Why wait till Monday? We got 1 more minute. We're halfway through these 2 minutes. Make sure you stay in that yellow zone, okay? Promise me. Nice. Let's try and push it above 100 to gain 100 to 110. 100 to 110. Hey, hey, hey. Remember, we got a recovery after this. 15 seconds to go. Hip, hip, hip. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Resistance 1. Green zone. Well done. Give yourself a little pat on the back. You did 2 minutes there with no stop. In a quite fast pace. Actually, a really fast pace. That is how we do it at Motosumo. Green zone here, 30 more seconds, and then we're going back up to that yellow because we love the yellow. We love a high pace, don't we? Who's with me? Who's ready? 15 seconds, otherwise you better get ready. 10 seconds to go. Prepare yourself here for 2 minutes again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go back to that yellow for 2 minutes. Resistance 2, resistance 2. Relaxing those shoulders. Remember to keep your core braced. If you got cleats on, pull those hamstrings back on your legs. Let's go, Richie! Everybody killing it. Let's go, let's go. We're gonna go again, 100 to 110 for 1 minute now. Let's go. Show me again. You can be specific with those RPMs. You can keep a high pace. All the way to the finish line. Let's go. We're still here. We're still working hard. We're still 100 to 110. We got 30 more seconds.
We can shine in the crowd, we never hesitate. Let us rise through the clouds. Got nothing to lose, I know the time is right. Let us light up the fuse.
15.
And I know, we're perfect, you and I. And I don't, giving up without a fight. What I feel.
Almost there, almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Resistance 1. Green zone. All right, team, we are gonna sprint now. We're gonna hit that red zone. That's between 110 and 130. 130. Are you ready? Let's go to 2. Back to that 2. I know it was a quick recovery, but I'm sure you can handle it. Getting ready to sprint in 3, in 2, and 1. Let's go. 110 to 130. Yes, looking great. We're killing it. Halfway here. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring down your pace. Green zone, resistance 1. Well done, team. Everybody loves to sprint. Catch your breath. As you probably noticed, the color has changed from bluish turquoise? How do you say it in English? I don't even know. Turquoise, I think. To a purple color. That means we got 10 minutes left to enjoy this class. 10 minutes left. We're going to resistance 2 right now. Still green zone. Still green. We're getting ready to sprint again. Maybe a little bit faster this time, but do not exceed 130. We don't want any injuries. 3, 2, 1. Let's go again. Red zone. 110 to 130. Let's go a little bit faster. Hey, hey, hey. Halfway. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And pace down to green. Resistance 1. Woo! 1 minute recovery. Green zone, resistance 1.
We go forever now. We go forever now. You know that much I said.
Nice and slow. Nice and slow. Green zone here, 70 to 90. Deep breaths. All right, the next thing we're doing is the opposite of what we just did. There's no high pace, there's only high resistance. So I hope you are ready to build some serious strength on your bike. 10 seconds. We're going to resistance 4, where we haven't gone before. This should feel like a steep climb. The pace doesn't even matter. Well, if the pace is high, you're too low at that resistance. That's all I can tell you. All right, let's go in 3, 2, 1. Resistance 4. This should feel like a steep climb. Slow pace, high resistance. 30 seconds here. The only thing that matters here is that you keep on moving and that resistance is high and hard. Ten more. Pushing, pushing. 3, 2, 1. Resistance 1. Well done. That was the first climb we did. Resistance 1. Green zone. 30-second recovery. How are we feeling, friends? How are we feeling? Are we still doing good? We're gonna be tired when we're entering the weekend now. We're going again in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Going back, going back, going back. If you felt like you could do a little more that last time, do that now. Nice and slow. Heavy. Bending your elbows slightly. Left, right, left, right. 3, 2, 1. Resistance 1. Green zone. 30-second recovery again. This song I actually really like. Really good. Really good, really good. We're gonna repeat it one more time So you got one more chance to bring that resistance up. 3, 2, 1. Going back, going back. Last climb for today. Last climb for today. This is when you bring 100% onto the bike now. All of that energy, all of that strength, all of that power. 15 seconds to go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Resistance 1. Green. Well done, team. Well done. Fire. Always fiery. Always hot and spicy in Jamilla's classes. The colors. All right, team, going to resistance 2, yellow zone in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Yellow zone, resistance 2. Getting that pace up again. Now it's more about the pace, less about that resistance. We're working on the last minute. So now all of that energy, I know you've been serving till the end or saving till the end, is now you use it. It's now you spend that energy. We're going to resistance 3. We're gonna try and stay in that yellow in 3, 2, 1. Turn it up, resistance. Still yellow. Last 30 seconds. Let's go. This should feel hard now. We're working on the last 30 seconds. Actually 15 now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are finished. Well done, team. Epic beginners class, epic work. Woo. Really good. Really good. Let me change the music quickly here. All right, team, that was it for today. We're gonna finish with a quick cool down, starting by doing some shoulder rolls, getting your shoulders all the way up to your ears and forward. Welcome, Janita. Welcome to the body. We're cooling down. Big shoulder rolls. One more time. Then you're gonna reach your arms over the head, take a deep breath in, and exhale. One more time. And exhale. Let's stand on the bike. Shoot your hips back, press your heels down. Lean forward so you feel the stretch on the back of your legs. Well done for today again, team. If you liked it, go and follow Motosumo on Facebook and Instagram. And then when we finish, you have to press pause in the top right corner and press save my workout or save this workout. So you have it in your history. Sit it back down, press your right arm in front of you, pull on your forearm, feel the stretch in your shoulder. Deep breaths. And swap. You're obviously after this allowed to take as many beginners classes as you want, but at some point you probably need a bit more of a challenge, and when you feel comfortable as well, I urge you to take one of the other classes. They're really good as well. And release. Big shoulder rolls backwards. That's when we're gonna finish. Good. Last time. All the way up and back. Whew. Give each other and yourself a round of applause. Killed it. Thank you for today. Have an amazing weekend.